This has to be the best looking drone kit that we have seen from any manufacturer in years. This is the Potensic ATOM 2 Fly More Bundle. Now, being a Fly More bundle means that this drone kit comes with a carrying case, a micro SD card, 3 batteries, giving you over an hour and a half of flight time, the controller, and well, of course, the drone. This is a very solid feeling case. Definitely gonna do a good job keeping the drone safe in transit. Oh, wow. Little look for you. Everything fits super nicely inside here. They got all these dividers to divide the batteries, the charger, the transmitter, the drone. This thing looks sick. Where to begin? This is an exciting unboxing for me. Looks like we've got an instruction manual up on the top of the case here. We've got, this looks like your extra propellers, a little screwdriver, and a charging cable. This is not something you see in your average drone kit. This is a lanyard for the controller. It's got a couple carabiner clips on the end here that clip onto it. This feels really good. It's got the Potensic branding here on the strap. We're off to a really good start. Super high quality stuff here. All right, right here we've got our wall adapter for the multi-charger. We have the triple battery charger. I assume that one of these batteries is already installed in the drone. What's cool is on the side of the multi-charger here, you have your input here. That's where you're gonna plug in this wall charger into. But then you also have a USB type A output here. That is what you're gonna use to plug your controller into it so that you can charge all 3 batteries and the controller at the same time. Yowza. Man, this stuff is so heavy and good quality. Like everything here. I think I'm just used to unboxing a lot of inexpensive drones. This one is not too cheap, but this controller feels so freaking sweet. Fold the antenna before charging. So you can see on the top here, the USB type C charging port. Love to see type C instead of type A. A lot of cheap drones have type A. Not this one. So putting the phone stand down reveals the charging port. Looking up at the top here, we have our recording button and photo button. A couple panning knobs. I assume one is a digital zoom and one is to pan the camera up and down, but we'll have to check that out in a little bit here. And then C1 and C2, I'm not sure what these are. I'll have to check the manual. All right, and on the back side of the controller here, you have your joysticks. These just pop right out like so, and then they thread right on just like that. This thing does feel good. And last but not least, we have the drone. Comes with a nice little Velcro strap here that holds everything together when you're not flying. Nice to have that feature. The arms fold out just like any drone that you've probably seen on the market. And yes, the 3rd battery was pre-installed in the drone. And the kit did come with a micro SD card. I think this is, 128 gigabytes. The bottom of the drone here also has your power button and a battery level indicator. Pretty crazy though that you're gonna get over an hour and a half of flight time on this battery kit right here. That's absolutely crazy. You could probably go camping for a whole weekend and never have to charge this thing. If you're trying to figure out what app you need to fly this drone, there's a QR code on the bottom of the box here. If you scan this one, it will take you to the App Store to download the app. Sometimes QR codes can be a little bit funny though, so if for some reason it's not working for you, the app is just called Potensic Eve. This drone though is looking absolutely sick. Between the gimbal and 4K camera that's also somehow capable of 8K photos, the triple battery pack giving you over an hour and a half of flight time, the super big heavy duty controller, this thing just looks absolutely sick and like a crazy good value. Can't wait to get all these batteries charged up, take this thing out into the field. I promise this time we're actually going to test out the camera. Usually we just do video and people keep asking me, why don't you ever show how good the photo quality is? So in this video, I promise I will take photos with this thing. I'm gonna go get everything charged up. I'll see you guys out in the field. I did get a notification while turning on the drone for the first time here about purchasing the Potensic Care service. That's an interesting feature that you normally don't see on a lot of drones other than DJI, but that's kind of a cool feature. If this is your first drone, you want to make sure that you have this thing for a very long time, but we're gonna skip that and we're gonna hit fly now. All right, we gotta calibrate the compass because it's our first time turning it on. That's pretty standard. Looks like we've got to turn the drone horizontally 360 degrees. All right, that's done. And now we put it vertically and we rotate it like so. Okay, I thought I was turning it the wrong way. I was doing it clockwise, but on there it said counterclockwise. All right, and here we can see our video transmission. That's looking nice and smooth. Ah, cool, I was right. This top left knob here is to pan the camera up and down, and then the right side is the digital zoom. Does this have, oh, that's huge. This drone actually has the ability to point the camera more than 180 degrees up. It looks like, I don't know, 15, 20 degrees, but you're actually looking at the camera pointing up into the sky a little bit. That is really, really cool. What's cool is you can see on screen here, the screen was actually square video mode because we were in photo mode, but if we flip over to video mode, you get the standard 4K resolution, which is really cool. Looks like we have options also for a panoramic, AI night vision. That's a pretty cool feature, and slow motion. Slow motion is not something that you ever really see on a drone, so that's a pretty cool feature. And then you also have your 8K photo mode here as a totally separate option. Okay, so it's not 8K photo by default. You have to click that in order to get it. All right, we're gonna flip over to video mode, and we are going to start recording now. And let's see about taking this guy off. Oh, actually, the first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to come into the safety area here. And I'm going to turn off beginner mode. Gonna set the return to home distance at around 250 feet. That's plenty high up in the air. Let's see, maximum altitude. You can put it to whatever you want, but it does give you a disclaimer because you're not allowed to be over 400 feet high per FAA regulations. And then same with the maximum distance here. You can set both of these options to whatever you want, but do keep in mind that it is illegal to fly over 400 feet, but make sure you guys check out your local regulations because I'm not the law. Sticks to the lower inside. And we're in the air. Oh, that is quiet. I don't know how much the mic is picking up here, but that is quiet. Okay, the top right-hand button here is to switch from normal mode, sport mode, and video mode. Video mode is going to be like nice and really stabilized. Normal is just kind of regular flying, and then sport is probably a little bit more, whoa, this thing is quick, holy crap. Wow. This thing is going to be fast. Let's go to normal mode real quick. Wow, this feed looks awesome. And again, having the ability to tilt your camera above 180 degrees, I think that's the right termination for it. Being able to point the camera up into the air a little bit is going to help you get some really nice shots. I mean, just wow, this freaking drone is nice. All right, let's get a little bit of height here. Tilt the camera down. And let's just kind of do a quick fly around to test general features of this drone out. Gonna come over to this corner of the field. I'm at full speed ahead right now, but we are in normal mode, not sport. So there should be ways to go into sport mode here and also get a little bit faster. Overall, like the basic exposure settings look really good. The video quality coming across looks honestly amazing. Let's go up a little bit here. Wow. This looks freaking sweet. What an awesome drone. And the Fly More bundle, coming in at this price range with the 3 batteries, being able to, I know I keep saying it, but being able to get an hour and a half of total flight time with your batteries means that you basically never have to worry about not having enough battery to do whatever you're doing, whether you're taking real estate photography photos or you're, I don't know, just out having fun. Like this, an hour and a half is so much time. You're going to get so bored of flying in an hour and a half. So that's just really cool. That they give you that much time. 35 minutes of battery pack is honestly crazy. All right, let's go up a little bit higher here. You can see, let me throw on my screen recording real quick so you guys can see some of the flight data in the top right-hand corner of the screen. You can see we're currently at 240 feet in the air. Wow, the camera quality looks amazing. And this is just on the video transmission here that they say without any interference, without any trees or anything in between you and the drone, it'll get up to 10 kilometers, which is huge. You're never gonna be flying 10 kilometers away. It wouldn't be safe. You really need to be line of sight per FAA regulations. So that's just always something to keep in mind. So any reasonable distance away from you, you will never have an issue with video transmission signal. This looks awesome. I'm gonna throw it into sport mode real quick and gonna push forward. Wow, this thing's going quick. Wow. Wow, what an awesome drone. This thing just looks so good. I want to try out some of the smart features today too as well. Let's go up to 400 feet just to show you guys what that looks like on this drone. Yeah, I got a disclaimer about hitting 400 feet. All right, we're there. We have hit 400 feet. This is what 400 feet in the air looks like. Honestly, looks super nice. The contrast looks really good. One thing I'm noticing, like the colors, the greens look really nice. And that's just, like I say, whatever you're seeing here, if it looks good coming across on your phone, it's going to look amazing when it comes across on the actual video signal. When you take the footage off of the SD card. Just looks so good. All right, just gonna whip across the field here, then come back to where I'm standing, and we're gonna try out some of the AI features. I think that's pretty relevant. I usually don't show that stuff, but this drone is so feature-packed that I think it's worth showing off some of these extra features, because a lot of times nobody cares about them. But I don't know, I'm feeling like putting in the extra mile today. So just give me a second here. Just gonna keep trying just a couple more of the flight modes real quick. We're still in sport mode, and it looks awesome. The drone's back behind us here. I'm gonna stop here, turn around, and there we are. Gonna come back. Full speed ahead. Wow. All right, gonna jump out of sport mode into normal mode. Again, if you were trying to get the smoothest video footage possible, you're going to want to be using the video mode that's in here. It'll help like ultra stabilize the footage, keep all of the gimbal movements very slow and stable. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to switch over to photo mode 8K. So we are now in 8K photo mode. I'm going to go up in the air really quick, and I'm going to take a picture with the drone, because I know if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget to do it. All right, this is the shot I am deciding to take. Going to take a picture. And it's literally starting to rain. What the heck? All right, well, while I'm waiting to see if it's going to stop raining, I want to show you a couple other cool things. C1 and C2 on this controller are actually customizable buttons. If you open up the settings menu on the drone here, you can go into button customization, and it will let you customize a bunch of the different control options on here. This is actually really cool. This camera has a defog mode. If you're flying on a day with a ton of humidity and the camera is getting fogged up a little bit, there's a defog mode in here. If you push it, it will basically try to defog the camera lens. I assume they do it by like heating it up or something. I have no idea. If you guys know how they do that, let me know in the comments down below. That's just kind of a cool option here, but it specifically says if it's not fogged up, don't have that feature on, because it can hurt the image clarity. It's raining quite a bit. It's really more of a mist, but I don't want to break this drone before we even finish this video. All right, well, let us. The sensors on the bottom are making it so that it just keeps going up higher into the air. So probably best to just land this one on the ground. All right, so the next thing we're gonna be doing is testing out all the AI features of this drone. What's really cool about this is in order to enable the AI features, you literally just drag a box over the object that you want to track. Now, this is spotlight mode. So if I move over here, you see I'm not actually touching anything on the drone, and it's going to keep me in frame, which is actually really cool. If you're trying to get some cool B-roll shots or take a family photo or something, you can trust that you're going to be centered in the frame. Now, let's take a look at the follow mode. So what's different than follow mode as compared to spotlight mode is spotlight mode, the drone only stays in one place. With follow mode, if I start walking here, not only is the drone going to keep me centered in the frame. Sorry about that. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working, and it was because I had to have the drone higher up into the air. So let's try this again. Going to select our person, go to follow mode and hit go. And now, oh, all right, now I've hit go. And now, I believe it's working. Yes, the drone is chasing me. Let's go over here. All right, it's working good. Now let's go back over here. fat guy running across the field. This is quite the sight to see. Okay, as you can see, everything with this function is working good. The one caveat with it was you had to be a little bit higher up in the air in order for the actual follow mode to work. With the spotlight mode, you don't have to be that high in the air. Let's try another feature here. You also have the ability to do parallel. Basically what the drone is going to do is it's going to just follow me, just parallel to me. If you're trying to get some fancy shots or something, this is a really cool way of doing it. The other cool feature that we have here, you can see the drone is very slowly, I'm not doing this, it's going up and away from you to kind of create this pretty cool shot. All right, and we have to start recording again because that took a separate video clip than the main clip that I was recording from. Meow. This thing's pretty fast. The other shot I want to try out here is this one called Rocket, because a lot of the other ones are pretty self-explanatory. And in theory, the drone is just going to shoot up while keeping me in frame. It is. It's going pretty slow though. But it's just going to continue going up and up and up until it reaches whatever its max altitude is, which looks like it's 75% of the way there, 80% of the way there, and it looks like it's about to stop right about now. Now the other quick shot modes it looks like it offers is a circle mode, which basically the thing's just going to circle around you. Spiral, where it starts in closer and then gets itself further away as it goes. Boomerang mode, and dolly zoom. Those are all of the AI features of this drone. Those are all pretty cool. All right, well, that's it for this video. If you guys want to pick this up, there's going to be a link in the description down below where you can pick it up. Make sure you guys check out Costco for an exclusive deal on this drone. This is the Fly More bundle, 3 batteries, the controller, the drone, a memory card, everything you need to go out and have a great time. That's it though, guys. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.